The first Russian Jews came to Boston in the early 70s. There were just a few of us. We knew each other, and we came here with a shared goal: to forget Soviet Union and to become true Americans. Former doctors became medical students once again. Engineers, scientists, writers, musicians had to work as janitors and dishwashers. As one Russian Jew put it with a bit of humor, I could clean apartments much better with 2 master's degrees than I could with 1. The group that arrived in the 70s was followed by the wave of immigrants of the 80s. And by the 90s, you could hear the Russian language spoken in many public places in Boston. We knew what we left behind: the spiritual wasteland, where to be a Jew was a shame, where to learn about being a Jew was a crime. As we think about those times, let us remember the people who were brave enough to learn and to teach others about being Jewish, about being free. With gratitude, we think about all those who led fight for freedom, Jews or non-Jews alike: Anatoly Sharansky, Vladimir Albrecht, Andrei Sakharov, and Elena Bonner. Let us remember all our friends in the West who supported us during those times. Back in the Soviet Union, we knew very well that we were running towards freedom. From a country where human beings were reduced to a condition of slavery, we came to the country whose founders proudly declared to the rest of the world that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These rights allowed former doctors to become doctors again, inventors and scientists to start high-tech companies that have brought pride and glory to the state of Massachusetts. We work hard, helped each other, and according to any standards, we did very well as a community. There was one thing missing, however. We really didn't have a community. We were friends, acquaintances, relatives, colleagues, but we didn't have a community. The Russian Jewish community was born 3 years ago with a decision to have our own voice at the table of American Jewish politics. We also decided to start raising money ourselves and to determine how to distribute it. The RJCF is a unique institution. We're self-funded and self-managed. We're truly a grassroots organization, and we have big plans for the future. After last year's Charity Ball, the RJCF was able to fund a variety of programs such as those offered by Cultural Center McCore, Sheller House Jewish Day School, Jewish Community Housing for the Elderly, Jewish Family and Children Services New American Services, Ezra World Youth Movement, and others. In addition, the RJCF provided funds to the Jewish Library and the Jewish educational radio programs in Russian, the Jewish Voice. Part of our mission statement is to support Israel. So together with the Zionist House, we continue to provide funds to bolster the scholarship programs offered by the Friends of the Israel Defense Forces. These programs benefit soldiers who have served in a combat unit, but who come from a disadvantaged socioeconomic background that prevents them from pursuing a higher education. We also provided assistance for wounded Israeli soldiers through the Land of Israel Committee. In 1983, Sir Martin Gilbert, the official biographer of Winston Churchill, wrote a book about Russian refuseniks. The title of the book was Jews of Hope. Sir Martin writes, "Back in the West, I cannot forget the words spoken by a young Leningrad Jew when the moment came to say goodbye for the last time. As the ice wind blew in our faces, he remarked softly, 'Do not forget us.'" Years after Sir Martin's book, the Russian-speaking Jews of Sderot, abandoned by their own government, under the constant rain of Qassam rockets, called for our help. "Do not forget us," they asked. And the Russian Jews of Greater Boston responded with passion. We were not forgotten, and we did not forget. The story of children of Sderot started with Masha Rivkin. Masha, a Cornell University student, while studying at Tel Aviv University, learned about the situation in Sderot and the plight of its people. As a leader, she decided to act. She designed a plan to bring some children of Sderot to New England to 2 summer camps, one operated by Shelah House under the leadership of Rabbi Rotkin, and another by the Russian School of Mathematics, owned by Inessa Rivkin and Irina Kavinson. Soon after Masha's appeal to our community for help, a group of Bostonians led by Maria and Dmitry Govstein went to Sderot and took a video of the city's suffering citizens. With the help of Tamara Smirnova and Leonid Yakin, the movie about children of Sderot was produced. This was the peak of the fundraising drive for the children of Sderot. With the help of the RJCF, in just a few short weeks, we had enough money to bring 20 children to the Boston area. This project touched the hearts of hundreds of people. The checks arrived from many cities in the U.S., from $10 to several thousand. In just a few months, our community raised over $70,000. Part of the money was used to bring the children to the United States, and part was earmarked to the safe playing rooms in Sderot itself. The first of these playrooms was renovated just a month ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the fundraiser for children of Sderot continues. Please visit our website to learn how you too can join the effort. Dear friends, we live in the most charitable country in the world. The quote from a recent book on philanthropy: Americans give twice as high a percentage of their income as Dutch, almost 3 times as the French, more than 5 times as much as Germans, and more than 10 times as much as Italians. In a letter to President Ronald Reagan, the Jewish leader of our generation, Grand Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the Rebbe, called America the moral superpower that is bringing light to the world. We all started in this country with a dream of becoming true Americans. Today, through the deeds we have performed together for the sake of our community and our country, and through our many charitable undertakings, we have achieved our goal. We have become true Americans. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, the reason for tonight's celebration.